nice round of applause for Tim.
Woo. Thank you for encouraging me, fellows. I appreciate that. As you know, as speakers, when you have to do a speech, it's kind of the whole focus of what you do. You've got to do a speech, you're thinking about it, you're getting up. Just even getting up onto the stage is a challenge because you got to talk about something. And that occupies your entire mind. Your whole mind is focused on that. So as new to Toastmasters, I'm in the same sort of mentality of just coming up here and thinking, I've got to give a speech, I've got to say something, I've got to get up in front of people and make that communication work. And that was really what it's all about. You've got to give that first speech. And in Toastmasters, you may know, John already knows this, Ken already knows this, not many other people do. Maggie already knows this, not many people using the book, but in the book, there are 10 different projects in Toastmaster book. And so each project is a different skill you're supposed to develop, etc. Before I came up with this and started doing this, I thought, okay, well, I've got these different projects to do, so I'm going to do that first speech. Really work on it, really focus on it. And so you kind of go into your own mental world. You start thinking, well, I can do this, or I can do that. And you get these ideas about changes and thoughts and things you can work at. And you get it kind of perfect in your head. You're kind of a legend in your own mind. And everything is absolutely perfect in that mind. You do that thing where you imagine yourself going out in front of the audience and everybody loves it and they all stand there and they're great and they're in their underwear for some unknown reason. You know what I'm talking about. Maggie knows what I'm talking about. And so I did that. I did the visualizing. I went there and I gave the perfect speech. I had it perfectly visualized. It was all excellent. And in Toastmasters, also after you give a speech, you get feedback from people. So the first speech I did, I got up there. And after I give the speech, I get feedback. Well, like what you did, but I thought there could be more vocal variety. And you could, move around on stage more. And be more authentic. Well, it was my first speech. And that was the feedback I got. So it's like, okay, well, that's what I got to work on. So I got to work on vocal variety and moving around on stage and being authentic and being a real person. So I thought, okay, do that. So again, got a new speech, all ready to go, different things, planned out exactly what I was going to do, how it was going to all fit together, thinking, okay, could do this, could do that, got to be more vocal variety here, and move around on stage more, and get a little bit more of that authentic and down, maybe do an accent or something like that, one of the cheesy accents, something that would be kind of interesting up there. So I gave the speech, sounded sort of like a drunken Southern senator, I think. But, hey, everybody, how you doing there? Let's have a good time together. And I forget exactly what the speech was, but there was a lot of vocal variety. I staggered around like a drunk up there. And I thought, okay, hey, I've got it all nailed. So I finished it, got the speech done, and afterwards you get the feedback. The person that said, well, still, I don't know, to me it's a little bit too much vocal variety, so you got to kind of work on that. It wasn't really there. And although you did kind of move around the stage, it didn't seem to have any purpose or direction. So when you're moving around the stage, figure out how you're moving around the stage, and then the accent just wasn't that good. I don't think you should ever use that accent again in front of, living, breathing people. Just not a good idea. And then, okay, you know what deja vu is? You're kind of repeating the same day over again. You like movies. If you ever seen the movie Groundhog Day, that's kind of what I was going through. I was getting the same kind of feedback, and I couldn't figure out why. So I'm going to try this one more time. One more time. And then I don't know what I'm going to do. So I went on to my third speech. Got up there and started thinking about, okay, how to plan it and work it out, and same sort of things you're thinking about before. And don't want to have too much vocal variety, just want to make sure I'm moving around stage the right amount. And then, make sure that I get some sort of authenticity, throw out the Senator Leghorn accent. That doesn't seem to be really working up there. So my third speech, different speech, went all the way through it, gave it, and guess what people said? What's one comment? What do you think one's comment they said to say?
It was like, you have improvement in the walking stage.
Yeah. So one thing, right.
But it's reasonable to work on same stuff.
Yeah. So vocal variety is one thing. What's something else? Anybody else? What do you think? Move it. Right, move it. What's the third thing? think they
Authentic.
Being authentic.
being authentic, exactly. So the same thing, the same sort of feedback, exactly those same things came over and over again. I got so frustrated, I just stopped speaking. Because if you want to improve your speaking, just stop entirely, and that'll make everything better. Tried that method before, I see. And I didn't know what to do, so finally I had to go to the mentor, and I've mentioned this guy before, talking about him a lot. He really understands speaking. His name's Rocky Romero. And he's just a guy who just gets it, just has all the answers. I said, Rocky, what's the matter? I'm going there, I'm giving these speeches, and I'm just getting the same feedback each time. And he said, well, Tim, why are you giving like different speeches each time? I said, well, Rocky, the reason I'm giving different speeches is because, you know, it's a different project, different thing going on. I said, well, Tim, the problem is that you're giving these different speeches each time, and you aren't really able to figure out what you're actually, you can't work on something if you keep on giving different speeches. Because speaking is re-speaking. By now, you've probably all heard that. Ken has heard it, John has heard it, I know. Maybe it's newer to some of you. But speaking is re-speaking. That idea that you don't just give a speech once or even twice. It's a gradual process. You keep working at it, and you tweak it. Little different things here, but it's the same speech. And you do that because the first time you give a speech, you're just kind of getting familiar with it. It's like, okay, you're kind of running through it. The second time, you know the words, right? The second time, you know all the words. That's a challenge. Third time, you know the words even better, and it just gets better and better. So I started re-speaking. Instead of going through, I'm going to do different things all the way through. I'm going to do the same speech over and over and over again. That's it. And sometimes I had different people in the audience, and they thought, hey, it sounds good. And I had the same people in the audience, and some of them liked it, some of them didn't. But for me, it's about that re-speaking process. And I even discovered there's a guy, Darren LaCroix, world champion speaker, who says, you know, just give speaking. Do speaking as re-speaking. Keep doing that. Start doing it. I got better and better and better. And after a while, I get great speeches and do speeches on my own because I was re-speaking speeches and practicing those techniques and not working about the speech. I was actually practicing the speech techniques. So when you're going out there giving a speech, it's not about once or twice or 3 times. Just keep giving the speech over and over and over again till you feel more comfortable, more familiar with it. And just remember, when you're trying to figure out what to speak about, you've already got it ready in your head. Just give it again, because speaking is re-speaking.
Thank you, Tim. Very good. Speaking is re-speaking, the phrase it pays.